Morning! What a handsome couple! Look at those orange shoes! They glow in the dark?
You take it?
Your shoes glow in the dark?
No.
Look at him! He's Hollywood! Okay, what you want to do is you got to make sure safety. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to put blocks behind the wheels. I'm going to put jack stands under the car because this is oil change day. So let's get to work. I wish they just had a little flap you can drop, but you got to take this whole thing off. No oil leaks. That's always good. Now your Infiniti G37 takes a 14mm socket. Have a rag ready because you'll need it. Make sure you got your oil pan more this direction because oil's going to shoot out. Okay, one thing I forgot to do is before you drain your oil, you want to loosen your cap here. And you want to take your dipstick out because you need air on the top to let the oil drain. But as you can see, we change the oil on a regular basis. This oil is pretty clean, but the manual says it's time to change it. So we always like to do what the manual says. When you're buying gloves, just a little tip. If you wear a large, buy an extra large. That way you're not doing the O.J. Simpson thing and they fit good. You want them kind of loose, it's just much more comfortable. What you want to also get is a oil filter tool. Your filter is supposed to be just hand tight, but sometimes they're on there pretty good, so you need one of these. All you do is snap it right onto your ratchet like this. You're good to go. Okay. Let's get the filter off. Let me get a rag. M1 108 A as an apple, Mobile 1 is what I like to use. The Infinity G37 calls for 5W30 synthetic. We like to use a Mobile 1. And again, the filter's M1 108 A as an apple. You know, it seems like the newer the cars, the smaller the filter. You wouldn't think this little thing would last 7,000 miles or 7,500 miles, but it does. The first oil change I did, I was 17 years old, and the filter was huge. Progress. Okay, when it's time to tighten your nut, you don't want to overly tight it. You just want it to be snug. There, that's good enough. Your filter, you want to make sure that this rubber part here was removed when you took the old filter off, and then it's got to be nice and clean. And a little tip is put some oil on your rubber gasket here. If you do that, it spins on easier. And make sure that there's no oil drippings, because I hate oil drips in the driveway or garage. And with it, you just want it hand tight. Just like that. Okay, we got the filter on, we got the nut snug, not overly tight. If you overly tighten that, you're going to have some big problems the next time you change the oil. We got the belly plate back on, all secure there, and now it's time to do the fun part, I guess, and that's to put the fresh clean oil into the motor. The manual says it takes 5.2 quarts. This is 5 quarts. So we'll put this in and check the oil, make sure we're good there. If I'm a little bit short, I always buy 6 quarts, 5 then the 1 quart, and that should do it. These funnels are designed just to throw your container like that, but it makes me nervous because if it comes loose here, you got a huge oil mess. Save your container, because the old oil here, you want to pour this into here, secure it and take it to the auto zone, walk right in, set it down on the corner down on the end, and leave. While we're at it, let's take a look at the air filters. There's 2 on a G37 Infiniti. Some vehicles you have to remove up to 6 screws or bolts with a socket wrench. With Infiniti, there's 2 easy clips. There's one here. Simply pull it out. How hard is it? Done. So you got 1 and 2. This is the oil maintenance slide you get when it's time to change the oil. And then the way you reset your oil maintenance slide is you hit the button info, and then you come down to maintenance by pushing this down button. Come down to maintenance, hit enter, the middle button, enter, and engine oil. Okay, we're good there. You come down to reset this distance, hit the middle button again, the enter, and that resets that. Info again, come down to maintenance, go to your filter, set that at 6,000 as well, and we're all set. For next time.